Hi, in this playlist I'd like to discuss sales. I'd like to do this through a video series that has a couple of different parts that are very, very short so I can get to each individual point and really hammer home that point without going on and on and on. So I want to talk about sales, how to deal with customers and how to sell customers, and I want to go over some basic principles that are going to help you very much. You're going to read a couple of websites where they're going to try to give you advice on how to sell people if you work in the laptop repair industry or the cell phone repair industry or the consumer electronics repair industry, and a lot of the people who are telling you how to sell customers are people who never actually have to be in that type of environment where they need to sell customers. They sit in an office and they type and they tell you how to sell people without actually having to do it themselves. And they're going to give you advice that's not going to work in the real world. And you're going to read stuff like, tell them it's cheaper and you're going to help the environment. You're going to save the environment. And it's easier and it's quicker than having to now go to the store and buy a new device and all this crap. And they're going to tell you how you should tell this to your customers. Now, one of the biggest problems with some of these approaches is that they're telling you to present to customers, to come up with a sales pitch and to give that to customers and explain this to people without actually figuring out what it is that they prioritize. You should never present to a customer, and that's one of the many things I'm going to go over in this series. You should never present. You should never have a presentation or a sales pitch or a spiel that you go into before you understand what that customer prioritizes. The person that you're saying you're going to save 20 bucks by fixing it, they may drive a Rolls Royce. The person you're telling, oh, you're going to help save the environment and keep this out of a landfill, may be somebody who drives a 4x4 when they're just driving on flat roads to work every day and throws their cigarette butts out the side window. That's not somebody who gives a crap about the environment. The person who you're saying, oh, it's more convenient, you'll save time, maybe a retiree who truly does not mind spending 3 hours at a store. When you go into a sales pitch about what makes you amazing before you actually understand the priorities and the needs of the customer, you put yourself at a disadvantage. How many times have you gone to a store and just wished that the salesperson would just shut the fuck up and let you actually explain what it is you want and get to what it is you're interested in rather than just have them yammer on about the benefits of a product when those benefits don't actually apply to you? It's like, for just a silly example, I'm a little hyped up tonight because I had too much iced tea at my favorite bar. Imagine that, you're telling somebody how amazing your iced tea tastes, how you prepare the recipe so that your iced tea tastes better than anything in the world and how it's amazing, but this one person's main concern is not really the taste of it, even though they want it to taste good. Their concern is the caffeine content because they don't want to be hyped up like I am right now. So, you can go on and on about the benefits of something, but until you know what somebody's actual priorities are, you really are in no position to sell them. And that's what a lot of these articles, a lot of these blog posts, a lot of these videos on how to sell to people, they really don't get that across. What is the priority of the customer? What is the pain of the customer? What is the need of the customer? They just go on about how you explain the benefits of your services without actually going on about the customer. They are in the world of them. They're in their own sales world or their environment, their product is the primary concern, not the concern of the customer. And that's wrong. But over this video series, we're going to go over a lot of things, a lot of mistakes that people make, and hopefully you learn something from it, and hopefully it helps you in the world of selling to your customers.